my goodness gracious. Come on, come on, come on. We need these guys rescued like 2 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Come on, everyone. Come on. Oh my gosh. And at the second the giant panda is about to become an adult, why do I not have more food here at the feeding platform for these guys? Why is this getting so desperate? Why? Move it faster, woman. Make some food. Make some food. Another one of our animals has died. Oh, this is terrible. I can't get these guys fed. And what are you doing, Caitlin? You wish you had more to do? You're supposed to be taking care of these animals. Like, get over here and feed them. They have no food. They have no food. Oh my gosh. Our macaques are just dropping like stones. This is terrible. Oh, this is a travesty, you guys. They have done so well for us for so long, and then just out of the blue, my keepers are suddenly like, oh, I can't feed them. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Nami, no! This is terrible. We've had such good luck with our animals. Move it! Caitlin, normally you are capable and good at doing this, but the animals are literally dying left and right. There's not enough food. We've already got one keeper in here, so Keeper Macaque Possum is in here trying to get things going. I don't even know what to do. All we can do is just kind of say goodbye to the animals that we lost. I just, oh my gosh. Hopefully we'll be able, I sent a ton of them just frantically into our emergency quarantine, and hopefully we'll have a chance to actually get all of the food refilled before that happens again. And meanwhile over here, our tortoises are slowly making it to their spot. But that was devastating, you guys. Oh no, and the food has just gone bad before the tortoises could eat. Oh, and actually guys, to be honest, we're losing money hand over fist from how much animal food syrup! From how much animal food we have that we have to feed everyone. It's syrup. Syrup is now. Oh, this is a hard day. Stay with us, everyone. Hang on. All right, we've all got it. Syrup is having a couple more little delicious. Oh, rest in peace, little pangolin. Rest in peace. All right, that's it. It's time. We have too many. We have too many animals. We've got to be able to honor and respect them a little bit. With a little bit more finesse than we have managed so far, my friends. Let's put Syrup over here because he was one of the OG pangolin and needs to... Not the OG, but pretty OG. Syrup's pangolin pagoda. I don't even have anything to remember all of the snowy monkeys, the macaques, as quickly. Oh my gosh. This is just... The vets are running back and forth. Another animal has died that was Syrup dying. The macaques are ready to leave quarantine already, but do they have the food restored yet? I don't see any food in here. Keeper Possum is cleaning the habitat, but I still don't see any food in here to refill the food, which really agitates me. Reserved has low welfare from feeling a little stressed, but Reserved will feel better once he comes over into a different spot. And Hannah, the greater flamingo, is hungry. I think it's time, guys. We are burning through food for our animals so quickly. The inspector is furious with us. Like, he is really, 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 really furious with us. It's time. We have bred up successfully so many babies, and we need to be more thoughtful about what we are going to do with them. And we're losing money, like literally hand over fist right now. The ongoing expenses between staff wages and animal food are ridiculous. The power costs are ridiculous. The fines, the refunds that we've had to pay. We've got to manage this. So, deep breaths. How will we manage to make this work? Well, let's begin with whatever animal we have the most of in the entire zoo. And let's sort that by species. I think it's safe to say we have far more centipedes. The centipedes, once again, the insects save the day. We shall send them to the trade center. And we should hopefully get a big boost of income from these guys. Thank you so much, centipedes. Actually, they're already in the trade center, aren't they? I selected everybody who was already there. But we can pay our fines, and we deserve to pay our fines and be deeply humbled by the fact that we lost so many animals. Okay, let's come down. Gather more of those centipedes. Or, excuse me, more of the spiders. Oh my gosh. I wonder how much, like, it costs to feed all of those spiders. I can't imagine it's very much. Like, I feel like the spiders pay us back. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. $12,000. And I didn't even get to select all of the extra spiders we have. Holy cow. Alright, we'll come down there. Everybody extra. There we go. I think the last of the cockroaches actually died. And I'm debating if we even want to get more cockroaches because these spiders are a little gold mine unto themselves. I mean, look at that. Another $10,000. That's significant for how much money we have as a whole to this zoo, to say the least. And then I do think it's time to start sorting through the pangolin. We have a lot of wonderful Galapagos tortoises who are too young to do anything with. We have to take care of the babies. They mature at like 20, I think, so we've got a little while before those guys will grow up. Oh, we've got a lot of them too. Oh my gosh. Some of them are 21 and they still haven't grown up yet. What the heck? We need to get rid of these cockroaches. I know, this isn't the most exciting way to begin our day, friends, but these are the responsibilities that we have. Oh my roaches. These are the responsibilities that we have as caretakers of these zoos. So, holy cow, I didn't even select all of the roaches yet. Ah, and that's so annoying because the quick trade never seems to work for the roaches. Is that too many? What about now? Now? Okay, fine. Like, it always freaks out. I don't want any more Wimba trees. Yeah, see, we just don't get as much of a return on investment on the roaches, so I think we might get to the point where we just have, like, maybe one exhibit of them, maybe two, and otherwise the spiders are where it is at. The spiders are truly our saviors. However, it is pretty cute. I just love the idea of all of us like walking around with adorable little zookeeping outfits on, going through and like holding containers and like, okay, do you have all of Bubbles, the giant burrowing cockroach's children? All right, let's go ahead. We've got more spiders in the closet, spiders in the attic. Need to gather them up too. And I think we can actually figure out which exhibit is the most expensive for us by clicking on the habitats, and I think that the habitat info, if I remember correctly, like you can see the finances of repairs and feeding. So it's only $1,000 to feed the mandrills and those flamingos. How much is it to feed the pangolin? Let's figure out where the food costs are coming from. It is only $1,000 to feed the pangolin. There's another exhibit board that does not need to be there. How much is it to feed the snow monkey temple? $17,000 for all of these snow monkeys. We might really want to shrink their population down with that knowledge. How much to feed everybody in here? $15,000 to feed all of our pandas. Holy moly days. And this food went bad even. We might have too many feeders in some regards. We might want to consider that too. So $15,000 on feeding that group of pandas and flamingos. How much over here? $4,000. So I think we have some major food feeding problems in our main panda habitat. It's only 100 something to feed the okapi. And then everybody okay? And it's about 7,000 to feed the wolves. So having a bunch of ravenous, hungry wolf pups does apparently add up. Also, they never ended up using this, unfortunately. So I should just go ahead and move that onto the ground. There. Maybe now the keeper can fill that up. So, all right, we've got a bit of a problem going on in the panda habitat. Could it be how many pandas we have? Or is it how many food feeders we have? Do we have too many of those? And that's what's making things difficult. But the flamingos really seem to rely on that. I don't think we have too many feeders. As much as, like, the small fixed feeder. Maybe as much as we have too many animals. So, let's see. I think everybody should be okay now. The quarantine is over on that guy. We'll take him out in just a little bit, but I think his welfare is better now that we had him out. I want to wait till we have, like, freaking food back in here. I don't know why we don't have any food for our macaques, but it turns out they actually are costing us a ton. I had no idea. They give us a ton in conservation credits, but I had no idea they're costing us so much. These are the kinds of details that, even though they're nitpicky, you want to go through at some point so you can make sure that you're taking care of your animals pretty well. All right, so let's let the game go. Let's let the day carry on, I mean. And let's start sorting through our flamingos to begin with, because they are quite the group. So let's do it by location, and let's actually sort through the flamingos of Panda Mountain. I know we have a whole bunch of greater flamingos who are just, they're like long-term residents that we can't get rid of. Emerald is about to die of old age. Our Mandrill. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's head over there. Emerald is the Mandrill who was mother to her children here. I think she actually got along with her kids too. Hey Emerald. How are you, my dear? You live to 36 years old. That is a respectable age for such a small little one. Yeah, she had 2 offspring. I always meant to offer her so much more. Oh, rest in peace, Emerald. We just had so many animals pass away. I am so not okay with that. And we'll go ahead and I think I want to add in like another waterfall for her, but I feel like she was really a subtle creature. Water. I really feel like she wasn't... There's like Lemur Rock. No. I mean, as cool as that would be. She was really not very fussy. That's Opal's Tiger Eye Cave. I mean, we could add in the Tiger Eye Caves again, which would be kind of cool. To start like a little bit of a cave system back here. But, oh no! Princess Yuki just is about to die of old age too? What kind of terribly sad, tragic day is this? We need to pull this around, you guys. The first Princess Yuki at 30 years. Here. With like her children around her. Oh, come on. I want to see Princess Yuki before she passes. Let me get in here. Swing around. She has been through a lot. She saw the rise of this whole new area for the macaques. It's working out pretty well, just not enough people come back here just yet to be able to justify the cost that it is to run it. But may she always be remembered, guys. We need to come up with a way. I'm worried about our money, or else I would come up with a way to take care of her as well. But Princess Yuki! Oh, the troop has been through so much recently. 30 years old and she passes on. And at the second, don't you dare. At the second? Oh, there you are. I was so worried about where you were. Okay, you need to like get out of there, buddy. Your problem is that somehow you have managed to get yourself stuck in here. And that's why you feel like you don't have enough space. You're a special panda. Alright, he should be okay now. Come on, Yeah, he's fine now. He just didn't want to be in a cave. Alright, well, that was a lot to cope with. Like, quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely quite a lot. And I do think we need to start handling things a little bit differently. So, let's dive in. The pangolin actually don't cost that much to feed, even though there are so many of them. Let's go to location. Let's go ahead and go to Panda Mountain. Let's find any... Okay, Queen Cherry Blossom, we can probably go ahead and think about moving. Her daughter, maybe. So we could move those guys to a new exhibit. Let's grab the ones that I'm not too sure about just yet, though. Like these 3, who have actually grown up to adulthood. Send them to the Trade Center. And while we have a bunch of extra money, and while we're going through the flamingos, it's probably a great idea to actually give contraceptives to most of the other ones in here, and then go ahead and put only our golden ones in here, start breeding up golden ones, and then return the golden flamingos to the other exhibits once we have them born. And then just kind of have like a breeding pool of flamingos over here. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a very good idea if you ask me. And I think that we are going to make that happen. So I think I want to make like a little, how do we want to do this with our flamingos? I think I want to make like a little hill, like a sort of little flat spot that they can kind of watch over life from. And then a little waterfall. And then we'll make a little waterfall and a little pool that they can have to come down right up to the edge of the area that people can watch them at. There. Yeah, I want the water really high because the flamingos really do like the water. They do want to be out of the water, but they also love being in the water. Let's do, okay, that's probably too much. Well, no, we can have people walk through here. And then we're going to do a hedge fence. I haven't been able to do a hedge fence since we like started getting our animals, so that would tickle me to pieces to be able to add in. All right. And I don't think they need like a huge area, flamingos. So we should be fine with kind of giving them a cute little spot like this. And then just giving them like a little glass fence right here. And this should work out fine, actually. I'm pretty optimistic about this. And I don't think guests care if they... Let's actually make this straight into... I don't think there's enough room for the pangolins right there if I do it like this. Did I make the exhibit too big again? I think I made this exhibit perhaps too big again. Alright, where's my flamingos? I am apt to make this way too huge. Let's double check the Zoopedia. And maintaining a huge exhibit can be very difficult. They need a land requirement of 300 meters, which is much smaller than the whatever the heck I'm building over here. Let's back this puppy up. In fact, that's much smaller than the little like river thing I made for them. We've got this, guys. Okay. Calm water. Nice pond. They probably don't even need their little hill thing. Whoops. Quite that large. We could give it a couple... Oh, that's actually kind of cool. To give it sort of a little pool. Foundation. Foundation. Whoops. Back it up a little. Oh, it might be kind of cute to have like a little land bridge that sort of goes out over the waterway a little bit. Smooth that out. Whoops, not quite as strong. Let's turn the intensity down. Oh, that's cute to have kind of like this weird little land bridge that goes over it. I like it. All right, let's put down some barriers. We'll let everything go by and cross our fingers that we don't need to panic about anything. And we'll have a little flamingo spot back here. There's our barrier fence. And then people can come on over and enjoy looking at our flamingos right here. Fingers crossed we'll be able to make this happen. Yeah, we don't need to make it super huge. And we can bring the barrier here, up, back, back, back. And this is going to be a very, very important exhibit. I know it seems a little bit odd, but this is actually going to be where we begin to make it so that we have those gold level, like super high quality flamingos that will go on to populate not only this zoo, but a whole bunch of the others. There we go. And this is a great way to turn around what has otherwise been kind of a tragic day. Like, it's been rough. I won't lie. It has been rough. Oh, and we have more vet research done. All right, more research on the Goliath bird eaters so we can help them out pretty soon. Man, this is gonna be a lot easier than I thought to create too. Alright, let's come down. We just have to remember, we don't have to make it so ridiculously huge all the time. I'm so bad about doing that every time because I just get so excited, like, oh, look at our animals, look at our animals. Well, guys, the best way to, like, have people look at our animals is by not absolutely going literally bonkers. Alright, let's have this snap to the barrier. But making it, like, well-paced and even-keeled for people to be able to walk up and see them. Queen Cherry Blossom II is about to mature! Huzzah! Huzzah! And we can snap this either to this barrier or we can turn. I think there is enough room for a small little pangolin pagoda right over here. I think we made the flamingo habitat way too big again. How big did I make this? This is an embarrassing way to like double, triple check like your... Yeah, I made it almost twice as large as it needs to be. Oh my good gravy! Come on, Seri! We're chopping it in half. I'm gonna chop off that half. Alright, let's get this going. Just, okay. I think you have to like delete this guy. Remove it! Get rid of it! Come on. Why can't I get rid of it? Why can I not get rid of this? It really doesn't want me to. What? For real? Are you gonna force me to have the exhibit that big? Okay, what if I come in? Haha! Alright, there we go. That's all I needed. Just a little bit more force. And we'll go ahead and shrink. Flatten the foundation. There, guys! See, we just needed to like make our little cliff a little cliff. This is more fitting what I had in mind anyway, too. And then let's grab barriers again. And come this way. And this is fine, just to have like a nice straight back barrier. In fact, let's back that up a little bit because I really liked how nice and tidy that was. And this is a vital lesson in learning not to make it too big. It makes it hard for your staff to maintain everything. It makes it hard for the animals to actually be able to get to the food they need. And it uses up valuable, valuable space that you can use to provide homes for your animals. So that's much better. A little bit bigger than they quote unquote are required, but plenty big enough to take good care of my animals. All right, and then there's even room for the pangolin to be able to get to where they need to go. All right, we can just put that down temporarily. Yay, and we still have a spot for like just our perfect pair, the top breeding pair of pangolin to maybe sneak in over here, which would be perfect. All right, well, at least we have got a start on where we will start moving our gold flamingos. I can't believe somebody literally probably vandalized that while we were watching them. And then we're gonna try to start making our guest happier as well so that they can hand over that cash. Here's hoping we can pull it off. Oh my gosh, there's so many vandals. But alright guys, that was devastating. That was really, really, really hard with all of our snowy macaques. I don't know what happened. I don't know why their food is not being refilled as quickly. It might have something to do with the new keeper that we hired, not being Keeper Possum. Like, I'm gonna have her just focus on cleaning and tending. And hopefully that means that our other keeper will be on top of things. And the wolves are about to mature, so we're gonna need to separate them ASAP. I didn't even get a chance to really watch them play. Oh gosh. All right, lots going on in our zoo. We might want to be very, very careful about how many more animals we add in. We will watch the wolves grow up and enjoy the last moments of their puphood together next time. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for our zoo, ever evolving, ever learning. If you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.